AllBall TV.
They scared, but I'm not.
They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.
Oh boy, they're already in the building. Mr. Vince. Come on, man. He's not even playing. A name like Mr. Vince. That's what I told my kids' teacher when they try to tell me their name is Vince. Somebody, I'm like, oh, I'm calling you Mr. Vince. We're keeping it.
Look at this comment, bro.
Professional. Mr. Vince, 3285. I've been a Knicks fan since 1968. AllBall is right. We need to make the move for a superstar to partner with Brunson. Danny Berry was good. Day one, mother lover. Michigan Hendo, what's going on, man? My favorite Knicks fan. What up, though? Guys are funny. Thanks for showing love, y'all. AllBall, pop your shit. Carlos, what's going on, man? So Carlos, I think you were, I don't know if you were first time or just started popping up, man. I appreciate you. CKK. Just letting everything round up here. Everybody fill up the place, man. A couple people in the building from both channels. Right now, if you can, go to the AllBall TV channel first, because that shit's popping off for us. We got 12,000. We just hit 12,300 in like less than 2 days. So that means we on fire. Hit that like button, subscribe, membership button. That's how we get this thing going. You see everybody else, we up against a machine out here. We mini machines out here up against the big dogs, swinging over the fence, and they taking our shit because they know we were early. They know everything we said from November, December. For 2 years. Cat is soft, and now they on the bandwagon because they needed a whole Mike Brown. We knew it from the summertime.
Hold on. Please, you got to read at Michael Archie.
I'm a Hawks fan. Michael Archie, 6016. I'm a Hawks fan, but I fucks with y'all. Yo, dog. Again.
Hold on, Fabian. Big shout out to Nostalgic Nick, right? Like I said, guys, from the beginning. But when you get people from other fan bases that just love what we do and respect what we do, y'all don't understand how that makes us feel. Like, y'all really have to understand we do this for the love. So when we see other fan bases say, hey, man, I'm a fan of this team or I'm from this city, but I love what y'all doing, that's what keeps us going. Y'all notice how consistent we've been now, and it's all because of y'all. Y'all show the love, and it's just we absorb it, and listen, we give it right back to y'all. So just comments like that, if we could read the whole comment section, we would. I didn't mean to cut my brother off, but it's just certain things that touch my heart. When other fan bases, people from other cities, it means so much. It's crazy.
All in 6 words. Respect the love of the game.
But also, let me say this. The whole chat, we love y'all just the same. Like, literally. We can't even say, I don't know, we can't say thank you enough. Like seriously, because we have people that have been riding with us since day one. When it was 2-3 people on here. When we was talking to ourselves on here. So we have to I'm always going to cut my brothers off. I'm always going to stop whatever. Just to always show love to the chat. So I mean, from AllBall TV, Knicks Rehab, just the family. Thank y'all. Real talk. Thank y'all. Because y'all don't understand how difficult this shit is. How hard it is to just continue to keep going. We don't make a dime off this. So when y'all send us stuff, we really, really appreciate it. And it goes right back into the platform. Our brother here does all the editing by himself. So all this stuff costs. And, for y'all to just show love, I don't mean to get sentimental and all that, but, yo, man, y'all don't understand. No, because, listen, man, that saying is true. It be the people you don't know to be your biggest supporters. That's why Fabian can tell y'all, I meet up with people that I don't know from a chat. That's how much love y'all show. I will, where you at? Vegas. I'll be out there next week. Give me your number. Like, real talk. So listen, man, appreciate y'all. I didn't mean to cut you off, Fabian, but that shit just did something to me. And I just love to give love and also just show love, show the appreciation. I rocks with y'all heavy. Real talk.
Definitely. Look, I'm a Lakers fan. I rock with y'all. Love y'all crazy at. He's blue, but Cabal, appreciate it. I'm a Lakers fan, but I rock with y'all. That means when we go heavy on the Lakers, we hating on them crazy.
He feel how we feel about LeBron. Lazy, right. East Blue Drew, talk to him, right? Right.
Oh,
right. Oh, yeah. Listen, one thing AllBall TV is going to do, shout out the ladies, the beautiful, the lovely, the extravagant, the sexy, the exquisite, the elegant. Darlene Bryant is in the building. Fellas, heart emoji, thumbs up. Aha. Listen, we love the ladies over here. Darlene Bryant, what up, baby?
Darlene, what's going on? Carlos, thank you for your $4.99. He said respect. Before you, oh boy, you're going to have to cut it and come back out because you're fuzzy. But before you do that, you got to read this with me. Fade with the brawny paper towel flannel. Yo, SF Wisdom. Go to hell with gasoline draws for all ball boys. What's wrong with you, man? Y'all see it. We're going to wait till all ball jumps back in. Because we're going to have to go through this step by step, piece by piece. The shenanigans have come to a head. I dreaded this moment from the moment we were trading for Karl Anthony Towns. AllBall would jump back in. He knows I've pushed back on Karl Anthony Towns for years. AllBall knows this.
How we looking?
Amazing.
Let's go.
I was shitting on you for shitting on Karl Anthony Towns' sake before we got him. I've been dreading this moment, AllBall. Rhonda Flores, oh, come on. She's no disrespect to y'all, but she showed some crazy love yesterday. I must admit, no matter what team you rock with, it is impossible not to rock with you guys. Love y'all. Holy shit. Are you trying to make me cry? They're trying to make us feel better because this punk ass cat.
Listen, big shout out to Rhonda Flores. Big shout out to the ladies. Hey, fellas, y'all know how we doing this thing. We don't want no sausage party. We need as many ladies as fellas in here. Listen, I don't know about y'all, but I don't know how y'all don't interact with these ladies in the building, and they know they shit. So listen, we love the ladies of AllBall TV. Listen, man, one at a time. Listen, let's keep it rolling. But big shout out to the beautiful ladies. And what makes them beautiful is they know the game, and they don't always agree with us. So that goes to show you how official they are. They not just here just to be here. No, they express how they feel, and when we wrong, they get on us. So listen, love the ladies, man. Big shout out.
Shout out to you, Ron. Shout out to the ladies. I might have to send a link to Tori B to get her shit off because she's adamant about this cat shit, bro. I want to know. We haven't seen her pop up yet, but I would love to hear what she has to say. You know she's gonna blame Mike Brown, blame the team for not having his back. We'll get to that because I haven't even properly intro my cohorts. My co-Ds.
Ball suckers.
Oh, baby Papa.
I'm gonna be real. The he might have to change into the shoulder roll because we fighting for our life until we get back on pace, man. Lord have mercy, man.
Who would that we be? AllBall.
In your words, them damn Knicks.
Knicks Rehab.
Knicks Rehab, y'all. We back at it. There's too much to get to. Too many clips. Y'all help us out, whatever you want to see here, because it is just disaster after disaster. We're going to have to zoom in so that YouTube don't clip us, do things the right way. But unless you live under a rock, you know what's been going down. We worried about this yesterday, AllBall. I said, or the day before, yo, Cat has to be prepared to get Draymond Green out of his psyche. and the complete opposite happened. You see it here after this play. Draymond Green, after Cat drove past him, shouldered him, probably got away with a charge. I don't even know. Nobody cares at this point. Tries to drive past Draymond, loses, picks up his dribble, and Draymond goes linebacker once again. He thinks Anthony Towns is a quarterback. Jesus Christ. This is like Strahan when he has to play Donovan McNabb and Michael Vick.
That's
Gotta tear the ankles. Though
listen.
That is a defensive end move.
He might been playing the wrong sport all along.
Right. He should have been all pro outside linebacker.
Listen, the way he run up on you behind you and choke you. Listen, you could do that to the quarterbacks nowadays. That's insane that he didn't get thrown out for that. That is insane.
He didn't get thrown out for that. Just so many things to get to. Mike Brown's interaction with Draymond. Draymond felt like he needed to foul. That's his response to that. Let's see what Draymond had to say in response to that play, since everybody was going crazy. He was actually on Twitter going bananas. Somebody said, Draymond Green, you don't need to foul to do all that. It's clear. It's a clear flagrant one, control and focus. Draymond Green responded, definitely needed to. Can't fall body to body contact and give up a dunk. That doesn't work for bigs. Can't do it. Love your commentary though. Sheesh. There was another one we told somebody to go back to work.
And taking a look at the replays.
Draymond Green does not care about anybody's opinions. He's unapologetic. He does not care. And even after Cat got the free throw, remember, it was a flagrant foul, 2 shots and the ball. And what took place? Anthony Towns, he hit the first one. He hit the first free throw. Second free throw, as AllBall likes to say, blank. It was Draymond celebrating. Let me zoom in on this. And walks right in front of him. Come on, man. Cat. Nah.
Did you see how he avoided the smoke and looked down and act like something was wrong with his finger? You didn't push him, no anything, right?
Nothing. And here's Mike Brown's response to the Anthony Towns, Draymond Green situation. Knicks coach Mike Brown's response to the Anthony Towns, Draymond Green, flagrant foul situation.
No, I mean, Draymond, that's how he plays. Draymond's always going to be intense. Draymond, his intensity is what it is. That's who he is. That's how he plays. I didn't think it impacted us, but I did feel was Cat picking up, his 5th foul and us having to sit him down. That hurt us because we were playing relatively good at the time.
That's how he was feeling. And after the game, you see it there. Draymond Green and Mike Brown hug it out. This guy's hugging him like he's his long-lost father, his long-lost son. And this is after Mike Brown hugged him during the game. After they went down to the other side of the court, Mike Brown, they got to pull that up. Mike Brown said, "What was that?" And Draymond Green turned around, said something to him, went in there and hugged him. All these guys should be ashamed of themselves. Let's not even listen. We gonna go through the rigmarole. Fuck it. Guys gotta be ashamed of yourself. Ain't nothing funny. This ain't just on Cat. What the hell is this, Josh Hart?
Taken by Golden.
Let's turn the sound off. You ain't playing with us. What's so funny? Why is he tapping you like that? Ha ha ha. Look how he's playing with you. Playing with you. So I gotta find that Rick Brunson footage right before Karl Anthony Towns shoots the flagrant foul free throws. Rick Brunson comes off the bench and he's talking to Draymond. I'm thinking he's gonna say something, but he's sitting there covering his mouth. He and keying it up with Draymond, laughing. AllBall. This whole team smells like pussy, man. Let's stop the shenanigans. Whole team smells like kitty cat out there. I ain't seen this ever since we traded for him.
I
Should be
smell.
straight cotton.
Is that you, cat? I smell poo. Is
Is
that you, Josh?
Josh?
I smell poo. Is that you,
That's
Mikhail?
Mike.
I smell. Is that you, OG? I smell poo. Is that you, Mike Brown? I smell. Is that you, Rick Brunson? I smell poo. Is that you, Deuce? Big shout out 50 Cent. I smell putty. Niggas is soft. These niggas is soft. What I said earlier, the Wizard of Oz Knicks. That's what we are. The Wizard of Oz Knicks. We on the yellow brick road looking for the who was it they was looking for?
The Wizard.
Right, looking for the Wizard.
The Wizard.
Right, we the Wizard of Oz Knicks. Jalen Brunson is Dorothy. Who was her best friend? Toto. Josh Hart is Toto. We know who the big cat is. The big lion. No coverage. Put him on. Put him on. We know who the Tin Man is. All hollow, no heart inside. OG. No emotion. Ain't got nothing to say ever. Always got that same stale look. Like a fucking robot. Like a Tin Man. And we know who the Scarecrow is. Scary as Mikal Bridges. You look at him wrong, he fading away. That's what we are. The Wizard of Oz Knicks. Can we say the P-U-S-S-Y word?
We're going to find out the hallway.
No, we not, because I didn't say it. But I smell. Is that you, cat? I smell putty. Is that you, Josh? That should be the song that the Knicks come out to. Facts. I can't stand these niggas no more. At all. I wish I was somebody punk me. I'm 7 foot. Even if you can't fight, you can fight. What we like? What's going on? Like, what's going on? What's going on? Nobody on the coaching staff is going to speak up? What's going on with us? We hugging the ops, smiling, everything is beautiful. How do you smile when you getting your ass kicked? You telling me I'm in a fight, and I'm just getting jabbed up and I'm smiling? Matter of fact, hug. I'm smiling. Come give me a hug. Don't what? What are we doing? We are a laughing stock. We are a fucking joke. We've turned into a joke. We went from being championship contention, having some of the best players in the NBA, to a fucking joke in a matter of weeks. And what I keep telling you and Flea, when sharks see blood in the water, what do? Everybody is picking at us. We are food. We are food. What my man Sully said in Top Boy, I can never be food. Knicks Rehab, we ain't food. Fuck out of here. We gonna tell it how it is. Big shout out Sully, Top Boy. He told him it's either you this or you that. I could never be food. The Knicks is food. Knicks Rehab, the chat, we ain't food. Man, pack everybody up, bro. James Dolan, are you seeing this? Are you seeing this? We are turning right back into a laughing stock. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. Listen, man, I don't understand the mindset of these players today, especially our Knicks. Who's the enforcer? How was Draymond Green able to tackle our player by the ankle? Now, let's say he would have got injured. Then what? Y'all are not even willing to catch a technical foul. Like Mike Brown, where's you running on the court in outbursts? Yo, bro, show some fire. Get kicked out the game. Listen, I'm gonna say it again. These guys is jokesters. Everybody wants to be friends. Everybody wants to have fun. Everybody wants to be happy. And that's not what sports is about. Sports is about competitiveness, just fight, fire, and we don't have none of that. But what you just showed on the screen, it sums up who we are. Simple and plain. It sums up who we are. It started in Detroit when we had some of their guards throwing our shit in the stands and celebrating. That's where it started. And from then on, no fight. None whatsoever. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. Patrick Ewing, John Starks, Charles Oakley, rolling in their grave alive. They are alive rolling in their grave. I don't even think you can talk to none of these players today. Like, let's say if James Dolan asked Patrick Ewing or John Starks or Charles Oakley to, hey, talk to these guys and help them understand what New York Knicks basketball is all about. You couldn't even talk to these guys. These guys are already who they are. Pranksters, jokesters, friends. Listen, man, this is embarrassing. And the sad part is we have nobody holding no one accountable. No one. We don't have nobody on social media. Where's the roommates at? Where's the roommates at? Where's the discussion about how bad the Knicks are looking? Yo, we lost, 8 out of the last 10? We look soft. We got to... Where is the explanation? Listen, it's tough being a Knicks fan at this point, man. We have no dogs. None. We have no dogs. And to not have no dogs, to allow your best player to get tackled and then you hug him, I don't know where that happens at besides in Madison Square Garden or on the road with the Knicks. I don't know. Fabian, I'm at a loss for words, bro. It's difficult for me to watch us. Like me watching that game last night, bro, I'm watching it curled up like a baby, bro. Like in a fetal position. Like, yo, what's going on? It's how you lose. We all know you ain't going to win every fight. But put up a fight. It's how you lose. We getting smacked around. And it's just, enough is enough. Everybody's a joke at this point. I'm sorry. Everybody. And I'm going to be honest, my man Brunson, you got to start being held accountable a whole lot more if you're going to be the leader of this team. If you're going to be the captain, if we're going to hand you the keys to the city, nobody on this social media vouch for you more than me. Nobody. I get trolled all day about Brunson. And I'm cool with that. But, bro, how long can we continue to blame Cat and everybody else? Which we are going to continue to do. But, bro, I don't know how long we're going to be able to defend you. Seriously. If you can't get this in order, we got to figure something out. But where's your leadership? Where's your toughness? Where's your accountability? Come on, dog. You got 2 of your best friends on the team. What's up with y'all niggas? Is this shit all fun and games? Because that's what it seems like. We went from championship contention to a fucking joke in a matter of weeks. Come on, man. Come on, man. I hate agreeing with what's your man that do the podcast with Steven Jackson? All the
Matt
smoke.
Barnes.
Big shout out to them. I hate to agree with Matt Barnes, but he was correct. He said Mike Brown ain't built for this. He's a nice guy. He ain't built for this. Matt Barnes was 100% correct. Mike Brown, you are a fucking joke. You are a joke. You are a joke. What you just did, I can never forgive you. Yeah, I'm taking it dead serious. Some people say, oh, you, so what? So what? Do something about it. So much I love basketball and I love my Knicks. I take this shit personal. Fuck is you over there doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? If I'm on that team and I see my leader doing that, my head coach doing that, oh, nah, y'all niggas is bugging. Nah, man. Nah. It's, listen, we are weak. We are soft. And at this point, we're just not a good basketball team. And to have that mixture with being soft, low basketball IQ, can't knock down shots, can't win on the road. Come on, bro. Listen, the way we are right now, no matter who we play in the first round, we'll lose. Whether it's Orlando, Philly, Atlanta, we'll lose. We have no fight whatsoever. None whatsoever. And the crazy part is, it's the whole roster. Only person I see with fight at times is Brunson. That's the only person I see with some type of emotion on the court. I see when he get an and one, he'll look at you or say something to you. Everybody else is just so timid. It's like butterflies. They like feathers. They just floating around, Fabian. We in big trouble, man. We in big trouble. Very disappointing. Another big loss to a mediocre team on the road. Another game where Wingstop was Kennedy Fried Chicken. You're not even Kentucky Fried Chicken. You Mom's Fried Chicken. The joint you can get a 30-piece chicken meal for $4. That's y'all. Fried up. Jimmy Butler 32 in 32 minutes. Who can't stop Jimmy Butler at this point if you're OG? Bigger, faster, stronger defender. Jimmy Butler don't even shoot threes. Fabian, we in deep trouble, man. I'm sorry. I know you want to get to the stats. No, because I'm saying
forgot about the stats.
Right, but me personally, I love that breakdown you do when you show the graphs and all that stuff. So I don't know if you still want to do that, but I'm just very disappointed in our Knicks, man. In our Knicks. And just real quick, I see you in the building. The beautiful, the lovely, the extravagant, the sexy, the exquisite, the elegant. Mo is in the building. Mo, what up, baby fellas? Say hi to the ladies, man. Please.
Mo. What's good, Mo? Mo Dollars. I feel this day, anytime we talked about getting Karl Anthony Towns. Never understood why AllBall wanted him. Never understood.
I explained why, and I can admit I was wrong, but I explained why.
Doesn't matter. The explanation is not justified. I don't know what the hell you people were talking about. This is the same guy. This is a 7-foot guy who will not stand up for himself. After the game, he is quoted as saying, "That's not relevant in my life. I'm not going to talk about that, about Draymond Green." Let me tell you something, man. I said it yesterday before the game. We talk about get your Avon from the wire on. That's not how this goes, baby. And what we said, we called out everybody. And boy, oh boy, did I not know I was going to be missing some dudes out there. Yo, Brunson, you the only killer on this team, dog. You the only killer on this team, dog. And let's not forget the heated debate, argument that we got into. Game 2 against Detroit. What did I say? If he's the only one that wants to show up, give him the ball. Fuck y'all. That's how this goes. OG, you did it again. Brunson's not there, you get aggressive. Do that shit with Brunson there. He's gonna understand. He gets it. Oh shit, homeboys getting it going. He tried to single-handedly bring us back after Carl Anthony Towns fell for Draymond's flim-flam, which I told y'all the first time last year. You said I was wrong about that. Draymond got in his head because he was doing shit he ain't supposed to be doing. Why are you talking to Draymond? You're supposed to give him 50. Let him do all the antics. He's Rodman. We know what Rodman is. Rodman don't know how to act when you giving him 40. Like, oh, shit. You know what Rodman's going to do? Get himself thrown out the game, which Draymond could have done had you been on that court. He would have fouled out guarding you. And speaking of which, before we get to the antics, yo, dog, he couldn't even post Draymond Green up if we keeping it real.
He can't post nobody up if you keeping it real. It ain't only Draymond. He can't post me and you up.
Breaking news.
Right,
Big
breaking
cat.
news. Carl can't post nobody up.
Call back at it.
Let alone an NBA defender. He can't post nobody up.
I don't even have room to be upset. I told Flea earlier, I hate to be wrong about this. This is not something I want to be right about. I was enjoying being wrong in December 2024 when Carl Anthony Towns was an MVP candidate. I was enjoying being wrong. Boy, oh boy, I'll take that. That's the win-win. That's the win-win. We get to party. This ain't no party for me. This ain't no party for me. I ain't want to be right about this. And then on top of that, remember how skeptical we were of Mike Brown. Was he the plan?
Right.
There's no way possible you would have planned. No way possible. And we've been giving you props. AllBall said, hold on. Y'all trying to take your foot off his neck? Not happening. That's not how this works. It's New York, baby. And AllBall's right about that. Because ever since Mike Brown was talking that, you know, Jalen Brunson's an MVP candidate and OG's an all-star. And I was like, oh, hold on. Is he? All right, he's playing well. Let's see if he progresses. Let's see. I know what he was trying to do. Promote his guys. You ain't got it figured out. I don't know why homeboy was, I forgot who was on the court. Jordan Clarkson's on the court, chucking the rock. We'll get to the game breakdown in a second. He's shooting and OG's on fire. OG and Anobi. The fuck you doing talking to Draymond Green, bro? What's the conversation about? I don't even like Carl. I don't even like homeboy. Yo, Draymond. Yo, get the fuck out my face, bro. What, huh? Bump. What you gonna do? What you go? Ain't no talking. Ain't no talking. What's the conversation about? Josh Hart.
There we go. I was about to say, yeah. We're gonna spend about 5-10 minutes. He deserves a segment. Josh Hart. Yeah, that bum ass nigga. Who was the first to jump off the Josh? I never was on the Josh Hart bandwagon.
Of course, AllBall wants to celebrate prematurely.
Always, you know that. Come on now. When I'm wrong, I duck and hide. When I'm right, listen, chest way out. Of course, that's me.
Untrue. You do not duck and hide. Very untrue. But Josh Hart, unforgivable. Everybody could sit here. There's no conversation. You're down by 14 with 7 minutes to go. Yo, fuck you. What is the conversation about, bro? All the emotions you show to the ref, fuck is that? Mad aggressive with the ref. He can't do nothing to you. There's a guy right there doing something to you. He's punking your man. What'd you do about it?
But can I ask you a question? Because we always give Cat, OG, Bridges, Smoke, at times Deuce. Let's give Josh Hart some smoke. He's very inconsistent. And 5 points is unacceptable. Unacceptable. I've been saying it. He let us down when Brunson got injured, Game 7 in the Garden against Indiana. They couldn't hold it down. Last season, Eastern Conference Finals, played some of the worst basketball you've ever seen. And then now, same thing. Yeah, he's gonna get you with his heart. No pun intended, right? His effort, his energy. But what about the turnovers? What about the low basketball IQ plays? What about the bullshit stat lines? How long is we going to allow him to get away with it? I don't care about how much energy you have. You can't guard nobody. At times you look like you don't even belong on the court. You complain all day. You are a mini Luka Doncic when it comes to complaining to the refs. I'm sick of Josh Hart. I don't care about your energy. You don't play smart basketball.
I do. I care about your energy when you ain't got none for Draymond. This is what if we're gonna talk about Draymond, he's not consistent with everybody. Neither is Josh Hart. OG running up on people Fabian, doing what? Josh Hart, what are you doing?
Right, but Fabian, that's what bullies do. They bully the people they can bully.
But that's my point. The Knicks were bullying people they could bully. Spurs, I guess they figured us out second go around. You go throwing Kolick out here? Hey, wait a minute. Why did we lose? Philly ain't come. Philly got dogs. Detroit got dogs. What we talked about, I've been saying this for 2 months now, and I'm not patting myself on the back. I've been wrong plenty. But Philadelphia, dogs. Detroit got dogs on the perimeter. Yo,
Orlando got some dogs too.
Orlando beyond dogs. And they got championship style defense.
Atlanta, dogs.
And Draymond Green is the big bad wolf out there. I still can't believe he be pulling this shit off in 2026. Yo, God, Draymond, nobody tripped him, nothing. It got to the point where the refs, yes, to me, it was a terrible call, Anthony Towns' fifth foul. I don't even understand that. What is that? If he's a superstar dude, that's not the foul you call on him. But that's what happens when you don't put Draymond in his place. You're supposed to go down there and put him. You already got a foul on him. How you get rattled? How did you get tripped up and out of that play? We only scored 1 point. Because it might have been a bullshit call to get the charge on Podemski when he's running by you and you're just lifting your arms up. I guess they're not used to you being physical. See, but if you would have been approaching them, and if Josh Hart, just to finish that off, would have been approaching these guys physically, it would have been a lot easier to call a tech on Draymond. You got to rile it up. You got to match that energy, because then you're putting pressure on the ref. Like, hold on, we got to calm this down. Next person that flies off the handle, getting a tech. And then that's when you stay disciplined. Let Draymond go off. He's the loose cannon. But guess what? Josh Hart, I thought he was a loose cannon too. That's
none of that.
What was the song, AllBall? I smell. Is that you, Hart? Is that you, Hart?
Is that you, Josh?
Is that you, Josh? Damn, Josh.
That should be the new song for the Knicks. Straight up. And you know the sad part is they don't even care. They go about their date. Go ahead.
No, we're about to get banned from the Garden. They gonna hate us. Calling y'all pussy. This was we went from, you don't want to hear this, AllBall. if Julius Randle was here, Draymond Green would never.
I mean,
That's not a guy you even want to get into an accidental tussle with. He's not for play. He's throwing an elbow, and your career might be over. They're not playing with Julius Randle.
so
I haven't seen anyone play with Julius Randle.
Yeah. He's a little 730. That's a fact. But let's stay there. Chat, I need y'all to get in on this conversation. I'm about to ask Fabian something. Chat, y'all know we depend on y'all. Let's have some basketball talk for a few minutes. Because we all know the game. We watch the game. We love the Knicks. How can we fix this problem? Remember, doing the same thing and expecting different results is insanity. Is Mike Brown ever going to change the game plan? Is he ever going to change whatever system he's attempting to run? We play the same style of basketball night in and night out, and it isn't working. Fabian, your opinion, chat, get in on this. Give me some suggestions on what we could do to change the direction from going downwards to going upwards and getting this thing back on track.
I think Mike Brown talked about it the other day or yesterday. He said, I got to simplify the offense, whatever the hell he was talking about. And it comes to that. And also, supposed to have this guy's back. Karl Anthony Towns is your second best player. I don't think he feels like anybody got his back with anything. Remember, it was the referee thing at first. So Josh Hart, once again, Pussycat, Josh Hart. Josh No Hart. No Hart. You could punk the refs. Jalen Brunson could talk to the refs, but when Cat does it, it's a problem. Cat gets punked by Draymond. Josh Hart, where you at? I thought you worked things out here. That's a key thing. People don't want to play for each other. They don't want to play for each other right now. How does Mike Brown get everyone to play for each other when we know our biggest critique of Mike Brown is like, yo, dog, not for nothing. You know basketball. Shit is sweet. Shit is cool. I don't feel like playing basketball for you. We know this. What'd you call him? A substitute teacher? That means the paper ball's flying. The eraser's going to hit the chalkboard with chalk on it. There might be bottles of water flying across the classroom. New York City classrooms were different in the 80s and 90s, ladies and gentlemen. Mike Brown wants no parts.
That's a fact.
Mike Brown wants no parts of them public school classrooms.
That was a great comparison. That was a great comparison. But Fabian, right? When I asked the question and I see some people in the chat participating, appreciate y'all. I said this in the beginning. Remember when Mike Brown was talking about the what do you call that shit? The spray three?
Right.
Right.
We
and
laugh.
Right, because we're going, why are you coming over here trying to run us like we're the Golden State Warriors? We don't have a Curry and a Klay Thompson. We don't have shooters like that, right? So it's like, how do you not change the game plan when you see something isn't working? If we're playing the Golden State Warriors and Cat is the biggest guy between both teams, how was the game plan not go down in the paint, punish him? What? Okay, we playing against a Philly. They got fast guards. We may have to go small ball to keep up. Hey, you niggas is chucking. Remember, shorten that rotation. Clarkson, you might need to sit down for a couple games. Like for me, I just don't see no game plan. I just see go out there. This is what it is. If that don't work, just keep going. There's no game plan.
Yeah, but the game plan, that's the scheme, is spray threes, which is the whole league. That's the part, like you said, we don't have the ball players for that, number one.
Right.
Number two, if Cat is not adjusting, how do you adjust to that? You can't force him to do something. That's what I'm saying. And so how does Cat feel when he goes, yo, I don't understand this fucking system, and the players are all acting like, yo, we getting it now. Something's wrong with you, but you paying them $60 million. You can't work nothing out. Maybe he's too scared or doesn't have the capability to communicate with you. Yo, I don't know how to fucking tell you. I don't know how to pass from there. I don't know what I'm supposed to be looking for. You know, maybe he's not the guy that should be running all them plays that you want him to run. Definitely, simplify the scheme, but get the players out there that you want. We might not have those players, and also no Diawara again, which is back to the rotation shit, which is the complete opposite rotation problem we had with Tibbs. Tibbs didn't play nobody. Mike Brown plays everybody but the guys we want to see, but the guys that show energy. It would have been ill to see Diawara out there accidentally just smack somebody because he's just young and dumb. And what scheme could be different? What are we gonna do if he just adopted the Golden State thing and we were trying to be a fake ass Boston Celtics? We don't have the defenders. Oh, I said it what I've been saying the last couple of days. OG, defensive player of the year, right? You want to be a defensive player of the year? Mikhail, you want to be in this conversation? Why aren't you guarding anybody 94 feet? How come you're not trying to do anything defensively to switch up? Because I think the offense will figure itself out. When you start getting stops and you got offensive players like that, they don't even worry about the next basket. They're like, yo, we about to get that shit on. We're about to be on fire. Don't even worry about that. If OG could pick somebody up 94 feet and all of a sudden it's 16 seconds on the clock going across half court, now you disrupting the other team's game plan. And now it's like, oh, that's who OG is. Now we got something going. So I think defensively, why haven't we tried anything different? Do you see anything different? I don't see shit that works differently now.
Well, that was a great take. And I'm just going to piggyback and say this. And, we have to start realizing and understanding our guys are not as good as we think they are offensively and defensively. Maybe OG is not a great defender. Can he be a great defender in spots? Okay. But we're talking about for a whole season, for a whole game.
And hold on. Oh, I said this a month ago and Flea kind of like, you sure? Yo, bro, he's not the same. I don't know if it's because he's taking more of a task on the offensive end, but I don't see the same guy I saw last year and the year before that. This is different. You can shake your head, AllBall. I understand. I don't make no excuses. I'm not trying to blame an injury or nothing. I don't know. I don't know what it is. But again, you ain't no superstar for a reason. You didn't play 70 games a year for a reason. So is it getting too tough for you? Is AllBall right? Yo, dog, defensive player of the year, what? All defensive. How you gonna get that if you don't stay on the court and to produce that?
But forget, like that's what I'm saying. Forget all defensive player of the year or all defensive. How about just being a good defender? You're not even a good defender at this point. Think about this. Every team we play, the guys that come off the bench kills us. Rookies kills us. Second-year players kills us. Granted, forget the superstars of the team. We get the role players that kill us. Night in and night out. This was last year with Tibbs too. I understand what people were saying with Tibbs. Remember, we lose to Chicago. We lose the bad teams year in and year out. But defensively, we get killed by everybody. Whether it's the reserves, whether it's the 10th, 11th man coming off the bench. Look at the playoffs. Rick Carlisle and the Pacers. He went 11 deep. And the 9th, 10th, and 11th man on the roster had an impact.
Stay right there. What team presses the most in the league since last year? The Pacers. They don't, bro. Who the fuck could name the starting five for the Pacers that went to the finals last year? Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. There's no OG. You got Siakam, Halliburton, and Nimhard. People say TJ McConnell. He's not a starter. So you had 8-9 guys full court pressing like it's 1995 March Madness. Because they know they have to. They got SGA. How do we get SGA uncomfortable? We'll press them. Fuck it. We got 2 more guys on the bench who'll do the same shit. Bums. Mike Brown ain't even doing that. We stink defensively, AllBall. How the fuck there's a game plan that is out there that's been in basketball history the entire time, but you never do it? How? Tibbs, Big fuck you to you. You better not be celebrating. How you never full court press and you the defensive genius? And then we don't have the players. We just went more finesse. Put Clarkson's bum ass out there to go 94 feet. I seen Deuce do it a couple times. But damn, you can't even try that.
But Fabian, the problem with, putting Clarkson and Deuce out there 94 feet, they're not good defenders, so they're going to commit fouls. Like, think about this. For one, we don't have the respect of the refs, so they're going to call everything. Look at a Dyson Daniels, right? And I don't want to compare him to a Deuce or a Clarkson because that kid is a great defender, right? But when you watch him guard Brunson 94 feet, he rarely fouls him. He knows how to move his feet. He studies defense. He put out a tutorial. I tell any young man that's between 6'4" and 6'7", you can make $100 million in the NBA without scoring 20. Defend. We don't have good defenders. How many times have I told y'all, I don't know what y'all see in Deuce when they say he's a good defender. I don't know what nobody's talking about. I'm sorry, I don't. I see the effort, but the effort isn't good enough when your man is still getting by you and then you're committing a foul. We have guys that don't know how to play defense. That's the difference. Not only are we bad defensively, guys don't know how to play defense. That shit is an art form. When we was young, before you touch the ball, you learn defensive stances. Slide your feet. Think like, so for me, we are in a bad position. And, you said something yesterday that just made perfect sense. When we had Grimes, when we had DiVincenzo, right? When we had Randall, we had the toughness along with guys that can play defense. Now, Randall wasn't a great defender, but I'm just saying Grimes, DiVincenzo, listen, good defenders. And where we get killed at.
Remember when Grimes hurt his leg, limping, and locked up Jimmy Butler at the top of the key and ripped him? This one, but remember, and y'all argued me that whole, you crazy, they weren't that good. I'm like, oh, dog, are y'all crazy? We had an 8-man, Mitchell Robinson, Deuce McBride, Josh Hart, and Quentin Grimes was the bench. That was the bench. Imagine them full court pressing. But again, Fish said some funny shit. Y'all just dumb, man. Y'all don't get it. They're just dumb. How can I argue against that? Cat doesn't look dumb out there. At some point, that's dumb. You don't know how to move your feet. And even with Clarkson being a bad defender, the real point is that, bro, you got 6 fouls. Deuce, you got 6 fouls. You're not the superstar, bro. You are a pawn on the chessboard.
It's a good point.
Get the other Kolek. Kolek is not bad. He's not bad. He's just light in the ass. But what's wrong with all we want you to do is make the motherfucker turn. You might get crossed up. Who cares? Who cares? And going back to your point, which is a great point, the refs don't respect us. Why? Because we don't play that way. If you ain't intense, they're not going to respect that. Now on the offensive end, now you look like more of a superstar. It's human nature. Now they're going to call the call for Cat, I believe, because now you play more intense. It's like, we got to get this guy got to stay on the court. The Knicks got to be on prime time because they got winners out there. This is not winning basketball. This is not winning basketball because I love the fact that AllBall no longer says there's a conspiracy against us because he knows the conspiracy against us. We the ones on it. What the fuck is Mike Brown game planning? I just can't believe none of them will come up with that. So I don't care if it's Jordan. I don't care if you don't know how to play defense. You ain't nobody. You really aren't. People got to go out there and set the tone on the defensive end because we can't stop nobody. And Golden State has been known as a finesse team. They don't got them other boys out there. Podemski, he's kind of trash.
Ain't no Conda. Ain't no Conda. Everybody look great against the Knicks. Moody and them niggas busted. Like, come on, bro.
It's a fact, man.
This ain't no coincidence. It ain't once in a while. Everybody that plays against us all of a sudden catches on fire. Listen, we have guys, I've said it, and everybody was flaming me for it. We are a low basketball IQ team. We play like it. Our body language says it. The decisions on the court say it. The way we turn the ball over. The way we play in third quarters. just everything about us at this point is just bad. It's just bad. And then we turned into a 3-point shooting team, and we don't have no great 3-point shooters. Can guys get hot? Can guys get in a rhythm? Okay. But are you a shooter? No. So guys are turning into 3-point shooters in real time. You ain't winning like that. So it's bad.
But even when trying to be a 3-point shooter and the paint and spray thing, we don't have guys that could touch the paint. How you gonna get to that paint? Why is it that we got a 7-foot guy that could touch the paint every time? And that's old school basketball. That's part of the reason why you had a 7-foot guy in the paint. So he touches it there, and that's when Shaq turned shit around. We could dish the ball out. When Shaq became a great passer, it was over. And when he was in shape, of course, you add Kobe. Yeah, we get that. But he was able to kick it out. It became a different level. And of course, that's too far fetched. Those guys are legendary already.
No.
Anthony Towns.
No, stay there. No. Stay there, right? Because I don't get caught up in you because you're not comparing Shaq to Carl, excuse me. You're not comparing Kobe to nobody on the Knicks. You're comparing the situation, which is perfect. Think about let's stay right there, right? Now, when you have a Shaq that's dominant, right? You double team him, what happens? He kick it out. Guys like Rick Fox and Robert Horry and Kobe, like guys is knocking down the 3-point shot, right? Now, once that happens, you can't double team Shaq because now you go and they're gonna knock down the 3. So now Shaq is out there all alone, barbecue chicken. Why aren't we using that strategy? Cat, get in that paint, track the double team. You got shooters around you kick it out. If guys is knocking down shots, the defense is going to have to respect that. So now you get Cat on one-on-one situations. It's just this shit is not rocket science, bro.
But AllBall, because in our minds, Cat is not what he's supposed to be, but we believe he could operate the best from, right? But the other side to that is, after watching that game, can Cat be in those positions? Bro, the way he was trying to post up Draymond was embarrassing. Everyone's focused on the trip. Everyone's focused on him getting Draymond tripping him up. Are we forgetting him when Draymond tripped him up with legit defense that he couldn't even shoot over him? There's no left hook, no nothing. Mr. Skill, big center, whatever the hell you call yourself. What can you do if I'm not worried about your post-up game? I'm not worried about I could put you out of position. I'm not even going to allow you to get into the spot you want to get to dish the ball out. This shit, so going back to what you've been saying, low IQ, you don't even know what you can't do. You don't even know you can't drive the ball. What the fuck?
And you know what's crazy? Remember, I said this a while ago. I said he's not comfortable with his back to the basket. Like he has to front you. But it's like, yo, bro, if night in and night out, you have a smaller defender on you, bro, they're going to have to send a double team, especially if they don't send it and you score once or twice. They're going to send a double team. Now that opens up the floor. Now, if you got OG, Brunson, Bridges, and Deuce out there on the perimeter, they just sitting there waiting. You just got to knock down a shot. But once again, these are things that Mike Brown, bro, he has to try it for at least 1 or 2 trips down the court.
And with what you're saying, that's why good shit. You said, no, stay on the Shaq point. Why you think, don't get me wrong, Kobe was still getting triple team with Shaq on him, right?
Yeah.
But why you think the pick and roll, just like you asked earlier, what can they change schematically? Stop running a bum-ass pick and roll with Cat and Jalen Brunson, because when Brunson gets the ball, he can't give it back to Cat.
Well, guess what?
Right. he's a bigger target by the elbow. He could just put his hand up. If Cat is already at the elbow and Brunson's running around off ball, it's easier for Cat to give Brunson the ball wherever. Run that play off ball in the corner, wherever in the left wing, with Cat at the elbow. He can get it to Brunson on any spot on the court from there. Now we're talking some different kind of action. That shit, we haven't even seen that shit. Why hasn't Cat look for Brunson on the other side of the court? It's not like he can't do it. Work with the motherfucker, man. He's not working with him.
Right. And that's why, we say everybody has to be held accountable. That's why I said what I said about Brunson earlier. I'm not biased. Like, I got to keep it real. Everybody has to be held accountable. But Cat, and I said this, remember in the beginning of the season, Cat is the most important piece. And the reason why I wanted him here at the time is because I said he can make the game easier. If you have Cat on the block, teams have to pick their poison, right? If you come double team him, you got slashers like Mikal Bridges and Josh Hart that can slash the cut right to the basket. Then you have guys that can stand out and knock down a three. Not shooters, but if they wide open with OG and Brunson, you can knock them down. We don't have lob threats. Think about just things that we don't have or we don't do at all. When I say at all, it doesn't make no sense. We don't go on the block. We don't post. We don't lob. Think about that, which is a big part of today's game.
What's the only person that can set a real screen is Mitchell Robinson. We haven't even seen Mitchell Robinson set a screen for Jalen Brunson from any corner, any wing. And then what can he do? He can dive to the basket because who's the best passer on the team? Cat. He don't have to. Everybody keeps focusing on Cat and Mitchell Robinson being inside the paint. No, Cat can throw him an alley-oop from anywhere. And then if he's diving to the basket, you're worried about Mitchell Robinson on the alley-oop or getting the ball underneath the basket. It might leave Brunson open. They might double Brunson when he's wide open in the corner or on the wing. This shit ain't rocket science, man. And now I get it. You talking to two guys now who are not fans of Cat. But guess what, Mike Brown? The fuck are you doing when you over here chilling? And another thing. Mike Brown ain't assertive enough, bro. Enough of this shit. I got 10 coaches. It's the complete opposite problem with Tibbs. Tibbs was too stubborn. This guy ain't got no demeanor. He can't make a decision. Bro, why? Everybody doesn't have to make the decision for you. Where's your decision at? Where's your game plan at? Why don't you come up with a fucking play? Oh, let's give the players the ability. They can make suggestions. Nah, fuck that. We said it from the beginning. I don't want to see any more of those speeches on the sideline. And they started to stop and we started losing. Gone. Nobody want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear that shit.
Yeah, it's a bad situation, and what makes it even worse is it's everywhere. Sometimes you may have, on a team, the coaching is good, but you maybe have one or two players, that's the problem, or the front office, or it's just a bad organization. We are bad from the coaching staff to the coach to the players. That's strike three. So how do you expect to win basketball games when the league today, as people say, is so talented?
And what was the question we asked last year? Well, if we get rid of Tibbs, let's say he's sick, right? Because the worst case scenario, he's fired.
Who's going to fill in? Right. And even same thing right now. Who? Listen, man, I'm you said something a while ago, and now when you think about it, it makes sense. Jeff Van Gundy. It's
what is he currently known for? Because now the Clippers is ass. But last year, no. What's Jeff Van Gundy known for? The Clippers were number 2 in the league in defense.
But Fabian, forget the Clippers. That shit is a mess. I don't think, right? I'm just saying we know Jeff Van Gundy. Hard-nosed, he's tough, he know the game, and he don't go for the bullshit. He's going to hold you accountable, and he's going to tell her how it is. And he's going to fight. Like, he's going to run in the middle of the court and fight for his guys.
He got clocked.
You understand what I'm trying to say? Listen, man. I don't know what's going on.
Is that considered fighting? When you keep getting your ass pulled?
Hey, listen. One thing I'd rather have somebody on my side that's going to fight with me and get their ass kicked than somebody that ain't going to fight. I need a coach that I know has got my back. Draymond Green tripped me and tackled me and sacked me by my ankles. I need my coach to run all up in the ref's face and go berserk. How the fuck are you lie that he don't get thrown out the game? And when y'all kick me out, I'm going like this while I'm walking out. I need a motherfucker that got my back And it just seems like on the Knicks, the only two players that got each other back are the roommates.
AllBall. It got so bad that Ben Stiller came out and said Cat got dragged by an illegal Embiid-type non-basketball play, pulled down on his ankle that could have injured him. Would have been disastrous if that happened. Would love to see our coach stand up for his big man.
Wow.
This is the third celebrity this week that we've gotten info from. That's public. But shout out Tracy Morgan, who's shout out DJ Webstar, calling Cat a cancer. But sometimes we may misdiagnose things. Is the real cancer Mike Brown?
Yo, that quote by Ben Stiller is very underrated because let me explain this. He's a real Knicks fan. He's a real Knicks fan, right? Very down-to-earth brother. A real Knicks fan. When you have celebrities start speaking out, because that don't happen. These guys been Knicks fans forever. These guys had social media forever. They are seeing what we're seeing. And you know what? They are fucking fed up with it. They are fed up with it. When Ben Stiller notices what we just said, that is a problem. That is a problem. You know the sad part is, Mike Brown is so much of a nice guy, he don't even see that. You got to go, bro.
Mike Brown is so ass. They got Zoolander coming out here disrespecting and calling him out. You are 100% correct. I have never heard of a celebrity like that, nice guy, calling out the coach to tell you to be tough. You are ass, Mike Brown. And we all said this like, damn. We were trying to fight. But the whole time when somebody was saying, we would never listen to you. If I'm saying that, no way to play. Because you know how these people think. Well, everybody say, oh, boy, I could have sworn y'all was playing McDonald's Player of the Year champ. The way y'all be talking like, yeah, because we understand bravado. We understand, like, hold on, you can't tell me what to do. There's certain people that can only command men, and we understand this. Mike Brown, they don't respect you because you don't have what it takes to get respected like that.
Listen, when you have a coach that's not out there fighting for you, that's smiling, that always has the right thing to say, that don't want no smoke, it's a recipe for disaster. Ben Stiller is 100% correct. And if Ben Stiller is saying that, just imagine the conversations he's having with his celebrity Knicks fan friends. Just imagine those conversations. Just imagine them going, finally, we going to do it. This year's the year. And they see this. They front row watching this shit. They have relationships with these players. They talk to these players. You don't think James Dolan see this? Remember, you and Flea, remember when I was saying Mike Brown to fuck around and get fired? And y'all told me I was bugging? I won't be surprised if Mike Brown get fired during the season. Because if this, let's go there. Let's go there. Let's go there. Let's go there. You telling me, right? After the All-Star break, if this continues to happen, can't win on the road, bad third quarters, guys are just not having great seasons. Remember, Cat Brunson went from All-Star starters, all NBAs. Imagine none of that happens now, and we slide to the 5th, 6th seed, and we continue to struggle all season. How does Mike Brown not get fired? And remember, chat, I said this in the beginning of the season, and everybody thought I was crazy. Mike Brown will get fired if this continues to happen. You know why? Because New York is about making headlines. They don't give a fuck about paying money. What my man People said, money long as train smoke. Huh? Then my man People, what was the movie?
Shaft.
Yeah, it's Shaft. Money longer than train smoke.
Yo.
James Dolan to pay you niggas to get away from him. What are you, 30 million? Here you go. Kick rocks, nigga.
Y'all forgot about Peoples.
Come on, man.
Amazing actor, by the way.
Money ain't a thing over here.
But let's deep dive into what AllBall's talking about. The Knicks, who have fallen to the 3rd seed in the Eastern Conference. You see it there. The Pistons, we are 5 games back officially, but unless barring anything crazy, because we know we don't gone through the pandemic, we really are 6 games back of the Pistons, 1 game back from the Celtics in the loss column, and the Raptors are 1 game back behind us. Let's go a little bit further now.
Yeah.
Because everybody keep talking, we're the 3rd seed, and Philly is right there. They haven't played 3 games. They're missing that 3rd game.
They play in Cleveland right now. The game is kind of close, but they're like they about to lose to Cleveland. But like you said, if you go from Miami to us, that's 2 to 4 games behind. Who's like
Miami is 4 games behind us. But
I'm saying that whole
No. It's important because if you fall below this Mason-Dixon line here, Cleveland is there. You have to win a game to make the playoffs. What makes you think if we got to play any one of these teams from Atlanta beat us? Chicago
is always a tough out. We know Miami. We already know how that go.
And then Cleveland anyway, unless they go up, you never know. But the Bucks, we don't really expect much from them. They're 1 game out of the playoffs. If Charlotte turns up, they just beat the Lakers, smack the Lakers. LaMelo Ball's turning up. They want to trade him, but he has accepted accountability as a superstar. We see the little trio action going on with him, Knipple, and the kid Brandon Miller's back. Not saying it could be. We are soft. We are ass. So with this whole started because a month ago, AllBall said,
"Oh, yeah,
we could fire Mike Brown."
Look, Philly came back and they winning 111-104, 3 minutes left in Philly against Cleveland. Philly was just down. So Fabian, put that back up for a minute. Listen, chat, I love y'all. This is what I love, right? Go from 10 to us if it can get all right. Right there. Stay right there. Right there. Stay right there. Now we have to think about this, right? Philly and Toronto's playing good basketball, right? Orlando, Franz brothers about to be back in the building.
He's back.
Right, back in the building.
The Wagner brothers are back in order.
So think about this, right? We got a big game tomorrow night at home against the Phoenix Suns, right? That's not a gimme. So now, granted, we lose that Philly win tonight. You understand bro? This shit could get spooky in a week. We could go from being the 2 seed a couple days ago. Right, hold on. We can go from being the 2 because the other teams have to win as well. But we can go from being the 2 seed a couple days ago to being the 5th seed in less than a fucking week.
If we lose tomorrow against Phoenix, that puts us at 17 losses. Philly won't be ahead of us if they win tonight because they would need 2 more wins. So that I got you there. But once we lose, we beat Toronto before, but we know how this shit works. We don't give a fuck about these standings, the rest of this shit that people be talking about. That is really like Boston is playing better than everybody else in this chart right here in the standings. Boston is not in the same category in terms of toughness, in terms of competitiveness as New York, Toronto, maybe Philly and Orlando's in their category. And not even Orlando, they just got their shit together. Philly is the only other team that can really, when we say compete, we got 9 guys out there who coming out trying to get 40. Embiid plays out of nowhere and drops 50 and then misses the next 25,000 games. That's how he rolls. Philly and Boston are the only guys in their own category. We need a competitiveness category. They are dogs. New York, Toronto, RJ Barrett's coming back. They're trying to trade him. But Toronto really don't compete like Boston and Philly. They might beat you here and there. They're not in the same category. Orlando, they got their guys back. And Cleveland, I think they soft as fuck. I don't give a fuck where they at on this chart. This could be a disaster. In less than a week, the Knicks can be in the play-in. And boy, oh boy, does that suck. Because I made a damn wager that the Knicks would make the playoffs. And somebody said to me, I'll put some bread down that they won't even make the playoffs. I was like, what? That's easy money. And now look, shaking in my fucking boots. Oh boy, I'm reading some of these damn super chats because y'all showing some monster love.
Yeah, get it.
Twin Sports, thank you for your $1.99. Knicks fans hate our players. That's not champ shit. Knicks fans hate our players. That's not champ shit. I don't know what the fuck that means. We hated Julius Randle. We hated him till he got good. What you talking about, Twin Sports? His punk ass was laying up in a hospital bed, and he finally started watching his own tape. Admittedly said, I ain't never watched tape on myself, except when I twisted my ankle up and they cut me open, and I had no choice but to watch some damn footage of something. I was sick of watching the same porn. That's what Julius Randle said. That's what he said, damn it. And we booed him into getting better. So I don't know what you got to say about that, old boy.
I ain't got nothing to say about that. Proceed.
Rhonda Flores, thank you for your $10 just to support the channel. Rhonda. Twin Sports back at it with your $4.99. After we get Giannis, how long until Jalen and his daddy start acting up? He would have to be a second option. Oh boy, it's all yours.
Like Twin, man, you know, really love your content. You know, you in the chat, you engage, but we get Giannis. Come on, bro. What is there to talk about? Rick Brunson ain't got jack shit to say. We get Giannis, and I'm pretty sure Brunson will be so happy because now the pressure's off of him. Just imagine you get somebody that's just as good as you, or probably better. That where now you ain't worrying about him not being able to stay on the court, always fouling, can't keep his hands to himself, don't go in the post, soft. Listen, Brunson and his father be ecstatic. They probably talking about it now. Man, we need Giannis bad as a mug. Get this soft nigga out of here. Brunson ain't worrying about that.
Twin, if Giannis ends up in New York, Rick Brunson will be fired and replaced by Thanasis. The fuck are you talking about? He is out of here. We don't care. Whatever Giannis says goes. We ain't leaving Jalen Brunson as a stand base. No way, no how. But that's the big dog, bro. Stop. Whatever he says goes. That's how it is. Sandman, thank you for your $5. Mike Brown should be fired. It is time to give Mike Malone the call. Mike Brown is a glorified assistant coach. He is David Shitsdale 2.0.
Wow. Wow.
Yo, hold up.
That's a great point.
Yes. He really does look like David Fisdale.
Acts like him, everything. Nice like him, just nice guys that are not head coach. You can't be a nice guy in a head coach in pro sports, bro, with grown-ups. You can be a nice guy in high school coaching, maybe college. Pro sports, you cannot be a nice guy. I'm sorry. That was a great point. Great point.
We know you hate him, but we know this guy was a logo for coaches for a long time. Bill Belichick didn't like nobody.
Right. And that's as much as I don't like him, you see his ass got them rings.
As much as you don't like him, he don't like you either.
Right.
He ain't playing out here.
And I'm fine with that.
Right.
We having a parade there every other year.
Right.
So that payoff is how it's supposed to go.
Sandman, call Mike Malone ASAP. Damn. The New Yorker. Amazement, thank you for your $1.99. Mike Brown acting all chummy with Draymond Green irked me. It irked all of us. And we were here today. We blamed everybody. We went through all the ups and downs of the game, the reaction to Karl Anthony Towns getting tripped. It's not just him. We get it. He's soft. We've been knew he was soft. That's like your man that you know is soft. We know he's soft. We ain't supposed to let that happen to him, bro. I don't care how much you don't like him. He's on the team. You ain't go. Yo, I know you brought him to the club. You brought him in here with us, and you know what happens. Some shit might go down because of them, and you might yell at your man that brought him. But ain't no way. I'm not letting you touch him. Fuck you talking about? That means you're gonna touch one of us soon. Nah. Supposed to dead that. Great show. Nostalgia. What's going on, man? Brunson is a star killer. First, here we go. Let me play David Smith, who's been MIA, and all of a sudden popped up like the end like last night. I don't even know when you popped up. First, Brunson couldn't develop chemistry with Luka. Then it was Randall, and now it's Cat. Brunson doesn't want to share the spotlight with another star. Yo, David Smith. That is one of the worst takes ever.
That's a terrible take. That like that take is so bad. You just confirm your sheer hate for Jalen Brunson. Just come out and admit you hate him. Like, I can admit I'm a hater when it comes to LeBron James. Everybody knows that. I don't run away from it. I don't shy from it. David Smith, just be honest. You hate Jalen Brunson, bro. Just say it. Just be honest. That is the craziest take ever. What JB has done since he's been here, nobody else has done. What do you mean he couldn't get along with Luka? When they were in the conference finals together, when Luka went down, I ain't even got to explain that. I'm not explaining that. I'm not explaining that. I'm not explaining that.
That was horrible. You want to break down the game from yesterday or no? I don't know.
For what?
I just wanted to get the reaction for you. Tomorrow, Phoenix Suns.
I mean, let me see.
What did it talk about? I could go through the numbers and shit. Like,
I mean, to break it down right now, we can continue to talk about it a little bit, but to break down, what is there to break down? Let's be for real. Defensively, until we're able to get stops, like Flea always alludes to that, right? We always talk about defense, and Flea is very big on defense. Pause, and I understand, right? So until we're able to get stops, listen, man, Tyrese Maxey with the floater in the lane to tie the ball game up. 115, 7.4 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Until we're able to get stops, Fabian, breaking down last night's game, it just proves how bad of a ball club we are. We are badly coached, and we're just not tough enough to compete. Forget for a championship, just compete, period. But last night, what I saw was what we see almost every other night. First quarter, we came out, had a little pep in our step, and our guys can't get stops. We rely on OG, Bridges, Deuce to play this great defense that is just null and void at this point. We watch the reserves. Even Moody and them guys are starting, but them guys ain't. They starting and they on the court because of other reasons, right? By default, because Golden State roster doesn't have a good roster. But we just allow guys to kill us, and then a big night by Jimmy Butler, Steph Curry being Steph Curry, and then Draymond Green just psychologically taking us all out the game. Break that shit down for what, bro? Is all that shit gonna do is raise me and your blood pressure, dog.
That's exactly what Nostalgic Nick said. He said, I don't give a fuck about that.
Yeah, bro. I'm trying to listen. Because they feel our pain, and they know what we go through because they go through it with us. And it's like, yo, bro, yeah, we can sit here and break it down, but it's like, yo, at the end of the day, we have the same problems night in and night out. And it's like, when is someone going to address them and try to fix them? That's why I say we use social media for everything else. Where's the roommates episode about what's going on with the Knicks right now? Whether it's chemistry, whether it's effort, whatever it is. Where's that at? Right? Where's that at? Wow. No timeouts. Max hit the ball down 2-1 from half court. No good. Cleveland won 117-115. Wow. Mobley with the dunk in the paint with almost 3 seconds left. Cavs win.
Remember, did Embiid play?
Yeah, Embiid played. Yeah, they whole roster played. Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. Whole roster played. Yeah, I forgot the kid Tyson drove into the paint, gave a pass to Mobley, dunked the ball. Yep. Yeah. So it's just games like this where you watch and it's competitive, and it's like, yo, what happened to that? We used to be the funnest team to watch in the NBA. Games going down to the wire. Spoelstra bigging us up. Yo, you got to kill them dudes. They never go down, laying down. They go out with a fight, and we just totally 360 and turned into straight up chumps. Straight up chumps.
Well, listen, man. We don't play around. Y'all know what we missing out here, man. Y'all know what we missing. We ain't keeping our eyes on the prize, baby Bubba. This episode is brought to you by Prize Picks, where it's good to be right. Listen, we got this max discount. It's in the Prize Picks app for this weekend. You see it on the screen. That's the CJ Stroud. Less than half a passing yard, or more than half a passing yard. Pick one of them things. It's 99% off. Play to win. Are you kidding me? It's football season, and football season, we play to win. Love it. Oh boy, who you got? You think CJ Stroud could get you more than half a passing yard for that, a quarter? That's easy squeezy. You think so? I asked you a question, though, Paul. You think we can get more than half a passing yard?
He better. Ain't no think so. He better.
You kidding me? I like CJ Stroud come on to college too. Kid was tough. Download the Prize Picks app today and use code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. It's good to be right. Kidding me?
Real quick, right? I'm seeing Nostalgic Nick. I like that question. I gotta ask Fabian and Nostalgic Nick. Great question, because Fabian, you know how we love La Cocha Nostra, Leon Rose, and them guys.
Ooh.
Nostalgic Nick asks, you see it? Oh, go ahead.
No, I didn't. I don't see it.
Oh, he said, is Leon Rose's job on the line? Depending on the outcome of this season.
Thanks for reminding me, Nostalgic Nick. Thank you for your $1.99 again, Twin Sports. Bobby P with a snub Draymond. He's on the way.
Facts.
That's exactly what I was going to bring up when we talked about the standings. Let me bookmark this so we can line it up. If the Knicks drop into the play-in, the way we're competing, we don't look like no damn playoff team. We went from championship contenders in August in terms of, Vegas, ESPN, front page, back page, this, that, and the third. We went from that to the play-in, where we got one game to decide whether or not we're going to the playoffs. If we make it to that point, you have been AllBall Stradamus and predicted Mike Brown's firing. And if he gets fired, Leon Rose is out of here. 2 coaches. I had to come down here last year and ask the guys what's going on with this coach. Back-to-back seasons, another coach. We traded for Cat. You told me he was a championship contender. You told me this coach was a championship contender. You know how much heat I keep getting in the streets? Where you at in these streets, Leon? AllBall. If it gets to a point where we are firing Mike Brown, I can't see Leon Rose staying here. And then we might become an even bigger laughingstock than Clutch Sports and the Lakers.
Listen, I think, big shout out to Nostalgic Nick. Big shout out to the chat. Y'all know how we do. Hit that like button, share, like, subscribe, show some love. Nostalgic Nick, thank you for that, because I haven't heard that question asked around the basketball world, any of these Knicks platforms and podcasts, right? So thank you for that. Listen, you cannot have a drop off like this. Let's break down the scenario. Let's say we go into the playoffs being the 5th, 6th, or 7th seed, and we lose in the first round. Everybody has to go. Everybody has to go, including Leon Rose. I don't care how good of a job you think you've done. The job is to win a championship. The job is to put together a respectable, great team, not a good, mediocre, finesse, soft-ass team. That's why I say everybody has to be held accountable. So I agree. Nobody's tackling this topic. Of course, Knicks Rehab. That's why we need your help with the chat. What do I always say? Chat, help us out. This is your platform just as much as ours. So nobody thought of that. Leon Rose is on the hot seat as well. And let's be for real. It's a great candidate out there. Big shout out Kendrick Perkins. He gets on our nerves at times. But you heard what he said. A certain GM, ever since he left Golden State, it has been a disaster. He's still out there jobless. Imagine if he could get the job and assemble the Avengers. What Captain America said, assemble. What if he can come to New York and assemble the right team and bring us a title? He may go down as one of the greatest GMs of all time. Yeah. Leon Rose, some guys out there that's very good at your job. Mike Brown, there's some coaches that are very good at your job. You niggas keep prancing and dancing around like shit sweet, like y'all bulletproof. Pack you niggas right up. You go from being championship contention, last season 3rd seed, Eastern Conference Finals, all NBA players, all-star players, clutch player of the year. This season, you win the NBA Cup. Brunson looks spectacular. You at the 2nd seed, 2-3 games behind Detroit, the number 1 seed. To the end of the season, you 6th, 7th seed and get knocked out in the first round. That scenario is very possible if we continue to play like this. Everybody has to go, including Leon Rose. Yes.
Bob Myers is so diabolical. He saw that thing coming in Golden State. And like Kendrick Perkins said, it has been a disaster over there in Golden State ever since he left. He is so sinister that he heard about that situation with Kuminga and Golden State, Steve Kerr, that he put out a text. This is Bleacher Report, claiming Bob Myers says that Draymond texted him at 4 or 5 in the morning from Tokyo, hinting at which players he wanted Golden State Warriors to draft in 2021. The Warriors selected both Kuminga and Moses Moody because he says Draymond wanted Kuminga and Moody. And he gave him the thumbs up. Oh. Bob Myers is so evil that in the middle of all this drama, he said, hey, man, I was just doing my job. I was just doing my job. That's all I was doing. Leon Rose better be careful. Even though Killer B in the chat says, Dolan don't fire the worst GM in Rangers history. He ain't getting rid of Rose. So there's some intel. I don't know shit about hockey. I just know Messier and them won in 94.
Right. Yeah, I can't. Great point. I can't comment on something I don't know. I don't watch a lot of hockey, but I watch a lot of basketball, and I watch a lot of Knicks basketball. And I'm gonna be honest, everybody's on the hot seat. Nobody's bulletproof. Like I said, you cannot have a drop-off like this. I don't care what nobody says. You have a drop-off like this and we potentially lose in the first round, I think everybody's job is up for grabs, including Leon Rose. I'm sorry.
Oh, boy, we have a lunatic in the comments. He said Leon Rose would go before Mike Brown. He says That's a lie. Mike Brown was never on the hot seat. It's Leon Rose. Mike Brown is safe. He ain't going anywhere. Keith Turner.
Listen, he sound like he may know something we don't.
Right. What you know that we don't know? What you talking about?
Listen.
Oh boy,
that might be Mike Brown. We don't know, but he sound like he knows something we don't.
Are you Mike Brown's nephew? Who are you in these comments?
Listen, somebody ain't gonna say that for nothing. Listen, man, God, listen. Big shout out to him and big shout out to the chat. Fabian, guys is watching. Guys is seeing what's going on. Our chat, we know the game. These guys know the game. He knows the game. They know the team that's assembled ain't shit. And Leon Rose assembled the team. You made these moves. And of course, in the beginning, when you make the moves that look good, yeah, you get championed for it. But if it starts going in the flames, you have to get the smoke. This shit is disgusting. It is what it is. And now to me, this is where I think Leon Rose would get fired if we don't get Giannis. If the rumors come out true, if Giannis goes somewhere else, right? And we don't get right. If Giannis goes somewhere else, and the rumors come out that Giannis did want to come to New York, and we didn't make that move and go get him, Leon Rose is out of here.
Yeah, because let's go back to when James Dolan was on Craig Carton's show, and he said, nah, we good. We don't need Giannis. Like, we ain't, I have no talks about that, because he knows that the tampering and stuff like that, I believe in my team in that locker room right now, they're headed for a championship. So he has these expectations. They telling him that.
But what he said after that, he can supersede me and make a move. So once again, if I'm James Dolan,
do you believe that?
Yes, I do. Yes. I think a lot of these moves that Leon Rose have made, I don't think they I'm not going to say permission, right? I think they, let Dolan know, but I think Dolan trusts them guys. I think once they seen who Brunson was, Dolan said, okay, y'all got this. And then especially you make these moves, guys are winning in the Eastern Conference Finals. So I think they gain the trust from Dolan. But if Dolan is a businessman, how everybody says, he's sitting back going, we can get who? Hold on, Giannis really said that? Let's talk about if Giannis comes to New York and you're James Dolan and you're a businessman and you're about that. You know what business that is? Are you kidding me? If Giannis comes to New York, everything, the price of what my man Marlo said in the wire, the price of the brick went up. Everything goes up.
They might move the Garden to a story or all the Greeks is at.
Beers
Are you crazy?
Beers is going from $12 to $16. And when you complain, you know what they're going to say? Giannis is here. That's the sell pitch. You go, hold on. I was just here the other day. The Knicks game Beers was still 13. Giannis is here.
Giannis
what
price.
You going to do? So for me,
it's a freaky price.
Right. So for me, Fabian, that's why I say I think Dolan has to get involved. This is a time where I think he needs to have a sit down with the front office and go, hey, this thing ain't looking right. What do y'all think? Right? Because y'all are the aficionados. I'm not the basketball expert. I'm the guy that write the checks. I'm the businessman. Okay, explain to me what I'm seeing and what's going on. Because, fellas, we went from being championship contention to now we almost turn around being a laughingstock again. What's going on? Yeah. Is it true Giannis want to be here? If we could do our due diligence and get to somebody that's connected to Giannis and they going, nah, Giannis said he really only want to go to New York. What are we waiting for? If I'm a businessman, I'm going, bruh.
What does it take?
That's a 200% hike. Fuck is y'all talking about? Make that move. I don't fuck about if we're talking Dolan from strictly a business standpoint. And then now we talk about. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No. Business wise, just to put a cap on that, he wants to play in June. You think the price? Are we forgetting how they compared the prices of the playoff tickets in the Garden compared to Indiana Pacers in them? This shit is crazy. He want to see that shit in June, bro.
And you know what
Giannis
else?
is the guy that'll take you to June.
And you know what else? He want to keep those season ticket holders. He want to keep the bench Stillers and the. Listen, that's part of the game. No,
yeah,
bro,
but they're not going anywhere. They're not going anywhere.
No. I'm not saying they're going anywhere, but I'm saying you have other people that are millionaires that are not celebrities.
But those guys will be willing to pay if no matter what, if it's June. Look what happened last year.
No, but that's my point. I'm saying, those guys, and remember, we done had a taste of success. You gotta remember that's a dangerous thing. Won't you have a taste of success? Remember, taste caviar. I don't want beefaroni no more. Imagine having to go back to beefaroni. Imagine having caviar for a year, and then the wife goes, "Hey, we lost it all. This is what's for dinner tonight." And now you got beefaroni.
Shout out Tony Yayo with his caviar
pancakes. Come on, man. He said I was in Nelson Mandela cell. Come on, man.
Yo, Tony Yayo.
Come on. So imagine you, Tony Yayo, and 50 Cent cuts you off, freezes your account. You go from caviar pancakes to Mama's fried chicken. Let me get a 2-piece thigh and a leg, French fries, small sweet potato pie in a ginger ale.
You can't even go to Amy Roof's, man.
Come on, bro.
Go to the chicken spot. Yo.
Come on, bro. So these big time guys that have a connection to James Dolan, listen, you don't think they talking to him? Going, hey,
yo,
brother.
that's a fact. That's a fact, King of New York. Giannis jersey in New York, but that shit's gonna be number one out of this world.
Bro, are you kidding me?
Out of this world. You gotta understand. See, people don't understand this. I'm not gonna dip too far left, but having a guy with an accent and all that, he's a New Yorker. That's all we got in this city. They're gonna hear a guy like that. They're gonna have the bootleg Giannis jerseys. They're gonna have all kind of shit in the streets.
Listen, man, we had a taste of success. And
I also want to say, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's a real simple business plan. Oh, Jim, check this out. We made the second round. Randall got hurt. We told you we're going to upgrade, got to the conference finals. We did that. 2 games short of the finals. Got a guy who could win those 2 games, people. It's that simple, dog. It's that simple, dog.
And then when a move does happen, and then you see the hike and everything. Listen, this is part of the game that you're only gonna get on Knicks Rehab, AllBall TV. People think this is not part of the game. Yeah, it's about winning, it's about competing, but it's also a business. Big shout out, rest in peace to legend James Brown. There's show, and then there's business. This is part of the game. You telling me we could win and we could hike up everything? Just imagine Giannis walking down 34th Street, bro. That nigga's 7 foot. Nigga's like a Greek god, bro. Just imagine Giannis on the Jumbotron in Times Square. Just in New York, period. With a New York Knicks jersey on, bro. There will be no other jersey sold. I'm sorry. None for New York. Everybody named Mama will have Giannis Antetokounmpo jerseys on.
I'm copping.
The Garden will look like what was the famous club? This might be the most legendary club in American history. Was it Disco?
Studio 54.
Bro. Bro, do you remember Studio 54, bro?
I mean, I just see the videos.
You know what I mean. I'm just saying, bro. The Beatles, Mike and them was walking in there. Sylvester Stallone, niggas had horses in the club, bro.
You're right. Yo, that's a fact.
Me?
Yo, we've never ever had a dude like that since the 70s.
Bro, listen what I'm trying to tell
Pat.
you. Giannis,
Pat, hold on. Pat has never been an MVP We're
Dog,
talking about an MVP who fucking flexes for the crowd, who's not scared of shit. He just told the whole crowd in Milwaukee,
bro. And we in a social media world.
bananas.
Trying to get a ticket to the Knicks will be like trying to get into Studio 54, bro.
Bananas. That's just gonna be bananas.
Like chat, we love y'all. Do y'all understand what we're saying? This is part of the game. Let's not get it misconstrued. This is the part of the game that's outside of the basketball court that these big dogs talk about. Giannis Antetokounmpo, number 34, in that white, blue, and orange jersey will be the biggest thing in basketball if that happens. I guarantee you the Knicks will lead in everything on social media, on networks, on these shows every day. Listen, bro, I know business. I don't understand how this situation didn't happen. I don't understand how Dolan didn't step in and go get him. I don't care what it costs. Because for Dolan, it's a win-win. Yeah, he want to win a championship, but Dolan's sitting back going,
now somebody
huh?
Now somebody want me to do it again.
Oh. So it's like, listen, man.
You said Dolan's going. I'm sorry, I cut you off.
No, I'm saying it's a win-win for Dolan. Because Dolan is going, we just made $1 billion in a month of jersey sales and beers. Yo, bro. So that's why, for me, I don't understand the front office today. Y'all go all in for Melo, but you don't go all in for Giannis. That's why I said, James Dolan, you have to step in. Take Cat, take OG. If you got to take them all, bro. Go get the big dog. That man probably got about 5 years to be prime Giannis. Figure it out. We go get him and then figure it out. Because while you're trying to figure it out, you don't think everybody else is sitting there plotting and scheming? And after a while, Giannis can go, okay, I've been in New York. Y'all know I want to go there. The feeling faded. Fuck y'all. And then now we're going to watch him go somewhere else. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Nah, shout out Legend Z in the building. We did we reviewed this joint a couple weeks ago. Forgot which video we did, man. Still at it, doing great work. We want to see what Brunson and Cat was talking about on the sideline. We want to see what Draymond and Cat was talking about. Legend Z.
Yeah, big shout out. Just real quick, always got to shout out Legend Z. Listen, man, big platform. He does great work. And listen, he's one of the guys that shows us love. We love when he's in the chat. So Legend Z, yes, we're doing good. We're doing even better that now you pulled up in the building. Always appreciate you, my brother. Y'all go support and follow Legend Z, man. That's family right there. But yeah, baby, before we get out of here, I would love for you, because I talked a lot. I would love for you to express.
He said, I'm trying to see the cat when I'm trying.
Baby, I would love for you to express your opinion on just what does it mean for Giannis to be here non-basketball. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, people don't understand. We understand movements. Like, we get it with Jay-Z was a thing, 50 Cent was a thing, Biggie was a thing. And he doesn't have as much charisma as them in terms of, that you don't want to be like Giannis, but he's the it factor. He's the guy that worked out. That's why we give Kay Cunningham his props and Brunson. Fuck Kay Cunningham. When Brunson came in, we were like, oh shit. So you nice. And we, the fan base, got behind you. And now the whole world got to put you with 1A. Now they're talking about you at 1A. Remember, they said they were fronting on him. We were like, yo, bro, he could play ball. Now we're talking about a guy on the court who's a superstar, who sells books, who be fronting on these dudes on the court. People don't understand when you got a guy who's unafraid of the spotlight and he's out here. I forgot who asked it. Bro, we have a little Greece in Queens. There's a whole community out. This would be, hold the fuck on. This would be Jeremy Lin times Clyde Frazier times Patrick Ewing times Willis Reed
times
That's what
Melo
this shit. Times Melo, times Brunson.
with a sprinkle of Brunson. Come on, bro.
This shit will be insane. Do we forget Jeremy Lin's 2 weeks? And that was the whole Chinese community, Asian community, excuse me. They all got behind him. Imagine this guy, the Greek Freak. His name is Greek Freak. You know how much yogurt they're going to be selling in Manhattan, brother? This shit's going to go crazy. You guys don't get it. My girl's going to ask about him. I'm going to get jealous about him, and I won't care. I'm not going to give a fuck because if Giannis is out here, there, Greek Freak. Greek Freak? What you mean by Greek Freak? The girls are going to want to know who this guy is, dog. When your girls ask me about homeboy, my girl asked me about Cat. I said, don't ask me about that nigga. I'll fuck with cats.
Matter of fact,
I'm allergic to cats.
We can't say words that start with K in this house. How about that? You better start your own game. You know how you switch the words.
Don't ask me, Kilo K. Don't ask me that shit.
You better tell my kid. You better spell kitchen with a C.
He turned to a grip. He turned to a grip. Yo,
nigga said we hate cats so much. You can't say nothing with a K.
we took a grip on cat. Yo, speaking of which, look at Carl. The Dipset cat. This and that. Got a little fashion show out there. But this guy, Giannis, is the real deal. Imagine it's Cat along with real championship contention. Another guy that's like Brunson. We don't have another guy that can compete night to night like Brunson, bro. Just straight the fuck up. Oh boy, got a kudos to you. You've been saying it. Y'all all bums. You saw I threw the white flag OG 2 weeks ago. I said, yo, man, enough's enough. You know who plays 48 minutes a night? You know when you turn the TV on? See, it's different when you watch basketball with your girl and she's like, who's that? When they pop off the screen, like, oh shit, he's crazy. He swings on dudes, flexes. He's a wrestler. That's all I've been saying. He's Hulkamania. Nah. See, you guys think we're just fronting and hyping it up. You saw when we won the Cat, AllBall was going crazy. I said, I don't want that motherfucker. It was split. Even if I liked them and AllBall did it, it was split. This is 100% unanimous. Any one of you idiots that don't want Giannis here, you living in misery. I don't know what to tell you. And all you fucking other miserable guys in the chat talking about we're dreaming. Did you hear what Cat said? He's fronting now. He said the only place I want to go to, I heard New York is nice. And he was front pushing the stroll on 7th Avenue. In the Upper West Side, they call it. They flicked him up. So you guys don't peep all that shit. And he bought a building in Brooklyn.
Bro, listen. If he's thinking about life off the court, his brand. Yes. That's what I'm saying. So for me, that's why I say I look deeper into things. And it's like, yo, bro, it just makes sense. It just makes sense. And we have the pieces. We have the pieces. I don't care what nobody says. We have the pieces. And we get Giannis. It doesn't mean we have to win today. But God damn it, if you got a franchise for the next 5 years with Giannis and Brunson, oh, you have a bright future.
But that's what I'm it goes back to what I'm always saying. I'm not, if we win, it's great, but it's really about how you win anyway. Even if we go down, we're gonna look at it and be like, yo, that shit was OKC. They got like 20,000 soldiers out there. But if it's Giannis and Brunson, we know we're gonna love the way we fight. We're going to love the way we fight, the way Giannis, the way Brunson goes out on his sword. Giannis he's going to bug out. And it's the Garden. Even if you lose, he knows, even if he loses in New York, he's a legend forever. All they got to do is make the finals. Patrick Ewing is still a fucking legend. And all he did was make the finals.
Yeah, I mean, just my last point, just nostalgic Nick asking that great question, and I haven't seen that question asked, nowhere. The front office needs to be held accountable just as much as the players on the court. It's evident that we have to make a move, whether it's Giannis or not. The proof is in the pudding. I don't know what else nobody needs to see.
Yo, Paul. What you said earlier? We can't use anything with a K anymore.
Right.
K.7 switched to G.7. He said, Fame and AllBall, don't treat me differently. Y'all did this to me. My new name is G.
Yo, hey, G. Thank you for being loyal and understanding. Fuck everything with a K. If your girl's name start with a K, tell her she got to go down to the courthouse and change that shit. Your name Christy with a K, change it to a C. I don't know what they need to do. Hey, King Speech, get that K out of there, man. Yeah,
we ain't coming on your fucking channel. Stop asking me to come on your fucking channel unless you change that shit. You Crip Speech now.
Listen,
fuck out of here.
That's why we love y'all. And K. Change that shit in real time.
Yo, Jeremy's house. I forgot that K. Dot's name was Carl. Jeremy's house said, yo, did you change your name to Garl?
That's how we gonna end the show. That made my night. As depressed and sad I am about my Knicks, this is why we love y'all in the chat. In real time, K. Dot said, I'm getting this K the fuck out of here. That's a
Yo, Killer said, I ain't changing my K. Bye. We don't want you. Nah, he said, is your name Carl?
Yo.
And that's why this Knicks Rehab. This guy's bumming it up. He said, y'all want me to be 6 Speech? Yes.
Yes. Listen, we about to write a petition. The Knicks need to take the K out of the Knicks.
Both K's.
Take both K's out of that shit. NICS. Yeah, we dead serious. Lisa, my name is Kevin. Now I'm Devin. We all hate Carl. We all hate Cat. That's right. That's right. That's right. We going on a strike. All K's be erased from the alphabet. You go A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, L, M, N, O, P. That's right. Yo, look how Jeremy House spelled New York. That's right. Yo, he removed the K and put a C. Yeah. Yeah. Ain't nobody funnier than us. Yeah. We are removing K from the alphabet on behalf of Carl Anthony Towns. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, L, M, N, O, P.
Nah, y'all look fucked out.
Oh, we all needed that laugh, man.
Listen, man, y'all could have been anywhere else. Laugh.
Take us home, Fabian. Take us home, man.
Y'all could have been anywhere else, but we done rehab this Carl situation. Getting punked.
So hold on. Everybody participated. Look, he spelled basketball and took the K out.
He spelled AllBall suckers. Basketball is crazy.
Yo. Oh my God, I needed that. I love y'all in the chat so much. Y'all don't know, man. Fabian, take us home, man. Please. I'm sorry. Take us home, man. Oh.
Dog. Y'all could have been anywhere else. Y'all know what this was.
Knicks Rehab.
Knicks Rehab, y'all. We'll be back on tomorrow, man. Because we on fire. I'm not going to lie to y'all. This channel's bumping up. The wash eye was going crazy.
Look how you spelled the New York Knicks. Until we trade Cat, we cannot do nothing with a K. That's the new thing.
Cuz.
Wow. Oh man. Good night, everybody.
I don't claim nobody. Fab got to edit a lot tonight. Yeah, he's blue, Drew. Because I might have to cut all that gang shit. Yo,
See y'all tomorrow.
G Dot. Love y'all. Mañana. AllBall TV.
They scared, but I'm not.
They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.